was about the grind. Yeah, the bubble grind.
Now we have a guy that could probably get in there if you...
It's game day. The Edmonton Oilers hit the road once again.
I'm your huckleberry.
Skin that smoke wagon and see what happens.
Oh, dude.
Are you kidding me? Call the dogs off.
Happy Hump Day, Nasties. What's going on? Welcome to EST Afternoons here on Edmonton Sports Talk. Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas, Zach Kubish with you on a snowy Hump Day. Go away, snow.
Hump Day!
Go away! What's going on, y'all? Hit us up. Headphones are a little low. There we go.
You're still yelling.
Nasty chat. River Korean Box 780-218-9999. Slam that thumbs up. After that game last night, too, that coffee smells delicious.
Doesn't it?
Whew. Amazing. Shout out
Bill Burr.
Bill Burr in the house.
That was funny. He's funny.
Oh, he's great.
I was laughing the whole time. I don't know why, but was it that funny what he said, or I just find him really funny?
I missed it.
You did?
I don't do intermissions.
Oh.
Yeah, so
What do you do?
I just watch something else. I think I flipped to the Flames game.
Yeah, I did the same thing, Hernan. Yeah.
Yeah.
I missed that interview.
I trust you,
Bill Burr.
Coop.
The only one
You're out on your balcony.
No, having a dart.
Intromission.
It's game day for Hernan. I'm listed as questionable.
Would you say questionable or doubtful?
Yesterday I was a lot more optimistic. Today I woke up and it's
Look, man. Leon's got a better chance of playing tomorrow than you do tonight.
I'll take the warm up. I am going to tape it up, wear a brace, see how I feel.
Okay.
I talked to Belzy about it. He said he played with a high ankle sprain. He said stop being a little,
Yeah, but he wore a boot.
Yeah, he did.
You've got your little Umbro shoes on. Those aren't going to work.
But I'm a beast, man.
Go get some high tops.
Just play with some high tops?
When I played football in high school, I wore high tops.
Well, I'll have good support because I'll have the tape and then I'll have the brace on top. Again, I like because we get to warm up like in the hall outside by the dressing rooms while the other game's going on. So I'm going to do some sprints, see how I feel. And if I can't go, I'll be honest.
Can you record yourself doing this?
Why?
I just want to see your warm up. I'm gonna get Benny to put Rocky music to it.
Oh, my warm ups are good, man.
I know. Well, I'm not saying they're bad. It'd be good for motivation. Maybe people need a little motivation to work out.
I really want to play, but I won't do it at the expense of the team, right?
Watch you doing wind sprints.
I won't be doing. I won't go out there if I can't give it 100%.
So you should be like the fastest guy here in sprints, hey?
Probably not.
Why not?
No, Trev's a beast.
No, he's not. His legs are like this long. How is he supposed to do anything?
Yeah, that's true. Benny, he's size 13, so he can't be fast.
No.
Coob, no. Maybe Eric and Maddie, because they're limber. And
Maddie cheated on the sack race, right?
Yeah.
The rip-off at Remax.
Yeah. He's pretty quick when he cheats.
Yeah. I think Eric would. Yeah, I don't know, Joaquin. That's a good question. I'm not I don't want to fool anyone. I am not an athletic specimen by any means.
We should have EST Olympics.
We need to have a combine for sure.
Track and field day.
Yeah.
Sure.
We should have track and field day.
We'll get some ribbons done up.
So we get time off
good.
work to go to the track?
No, we just broadcast from the
Remember the old school elementary ribbons?
Yeah.
Red, green, and I think it was yellow. And then the purple was participation if you didn't finish in the top three.
Blue was top.
I didn't even get participation. I just showed up to track day and didn't do anything.
Really?
Yeah, I just sat around eating hot dogs.
I looked like a peacock after those days with all the blue ribbons on my chest.
Oh, I don't think I ever got a blue. I think I got a third place. I was really shy though too, so I was like Coob, I hide and not participate.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I was a weirdo.
Well, they told me I had to run, and I'm like a big guy in like grade 9. I'm like, no, there's no chance I'm running. And it's like, you got to sign up for something. And I'm like, yeah, sure. Yeah, 40-yard dash. And I just didn't show up, and I watched people line up, and I was like, yeah, I would have had no chance whatsoever. Like, I should have just lined up. I think I showed up in jeans. Like, I was one of those guys who didn't even show up with any athletic equipment at all, and we just hung out behind the bleachers. It was right at Scona too. It was a great day actually. We had a lot of fun, not participating in track events.
I love track and field. Third was white. Fourth was green. Yeah. I think I got a green then.
A green.
And a lot of purple. Thanks for coming out, Hernan. You know what? It's also because like the indoor centers get so packed. So
Right
like
now?
if you don't go early, like you're looking for parking for like an hour. So like, but I hate going early. You know what I
Why?
mean? I just like, cause then you have to like talk to people.
Talk to your teammates?
Well, my teammates are different, but I don't know. I just hate being there like hours before your game.
Yeah. Well, I like to get to the games early on in my career.
Yeah.
But I found that, sometimes it's just out of your control what time you're going to get there at certain points. Like, I think I heard on the Hangout, Belsey was talking about in the minors getting to games and stuff. And sometimes you roll in and you got to just get the stuff on and go, right? So, and in Europe on the bus. So junior, the same thing. The only place where it's really controlled is the NHL, where, you're kind of on your own. There's team buses. You can get there at a certain time. But I just felt like, you know what? I have to roll with it because my routine would have to change depending on how much time I had to get ready before the game. So I started going. I gave myself maybe an hour and 20 before. That was kind of all right. Then if I was there an hour, I could cut things a little shorter and stuff.
Well, we won't get our dressing room until about 40 minutes before kickoff.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Is there beer in there?
no, there's beer upstairs in the lounge.
You don't have beer in the dressing room?
No,
Gross.
it's not a soccer thing. We just go upstairs and order team pitchers. It's like 5 liters.
Wow, you footballers are weird.
Maybe I'll just go early and sleep in my car. Watch a show.
Is this game televised?
No, thank God. No one wants to see over 35 soccer. Not very entertaining.
I might not watch it for long, but I wouldn't mind having a gander.
A gander?
Just set up your phone. Live stream. Can you wear a GoPro?
Why is that guy wearing a camera on his head?
You can wear it on your chest.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Cheating would imply doing something against the rules. I followed everything as outlined. Also, many in the stands claim me true win, but whatever. I always get discredited for what I do, Iwanek.
Oh, is he crying over there?
Yeah, he is. I don't know. I don't know what happened in that race. I don't know what the whole controversy.
It was like Seinfeld when the car backfired and they thought it was the gun.
So he started before the other
Yeah.
guys. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, because it was like a sack race, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you got a head start.
Well, we had to do a few things. It was a sack race, and then we stopped. We were given ponies, sort of like those toy ponies with the stick, sort of like the broom or whatever, unicorn, whatever it was, horses, sure. And then we had to run back the other way as well. And I think there was one more thing a part of it, but it was a mismatch for sure. I thought they gave Matty an advantage.
Oh, yeah.
He won. He won sauerkraut.
So
he got like a jar
if he
of sauerkraut.
started ahead of everybody, why didn't they redo it?
I don't know.
Oh,
Didn't catch it.
Matty's got power in the city, man.
he does.
Probably paid him off.
Slipped him a 5 when he got on the field. I got 5 on it. Well, boys, how about last night, eh? What a tidy.
I wish people could hear Matty yelling.
You know when you say that's a tidy performance? That's exactly what the Oilers came out with yesterday.
I would say dominant performance.
Yeah, tidy, dominant.
Like I said, they obviously watched some video of the last 2 games against the Florida teams and implemented that into their game. There was no room to breathe for the Mammoth. Like they were suffocated. And
Good sticks.
the Oilers were mighty.
Yeah.
They were doing everything. They played that game like you would want to see your team play in the playoffs. They were blocking shots. They were sacrificing. They were doing the little hard things that it means to win. Puck management was good. Taking, they took advantage of a subpar performance in goal. But hey, that's whatever. It doesn't matter.
They're on the other side of that many times this year.
Yeah.
So
No, man, that was you said, what is it? Tidy. That's a tidy win. Just like I'd like my kids to do to their rooms. Get a tidy room.
Excellent sticks in the defensive zone. Murphy was a beast. He had a block shot in the first, was just phenomenal. Wallman was
for
good.
The team.
Bouchard was excellent. Hits 80 points. Second time in 3 seasons he hits the 80-point mark. McDavid hits 400 goals. McDavid hits 1,200 points. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins hits 800 points. Will we get to 1,000? Interesting. But you're right, Joaquin. The goaltending, like the first 6 goals were all awful. I'm sorry.
I thought
they're bad.
Every single goal was terrible.
Terrible.
Right? I mean, the first one on Jarry, I was like, how do you? I guess it boing boing. It's the double doink.
Double doink.
That's sometimes just like, oh my gosh. And you saw the look on his face. It's like, what do I got to do here? But I tell you the truth, I didn't like the second goal. Like he's down in that position to stop the puck from going out front, and it goes between his glove and his stick. You can't. You're down there to stop the puck from going into the slot. So I kind of put a little bit of fault on Jarry at that point, but he battled. Like he didn't look comfortable at all, but that's the type of game that you would probably see from him, is just a little bit unorthodox, but just trying to get in the way of the puck, right? It's got to start somewhere.
Yeah, no, good point, because, listen, Jarry made 16 saves. Hey, he won, okay? Let's give him credit. But I thought what Tommy said in the pregame yesterday was good. He goes, remember when Jack Campbell went in against LA in the first round and won that game? And Hyman scored in overtime. But Jack Campbell went in, and it's like he didn't know what was going on. Like he was all
over the place.
Not to that extent. I thought Jarry looked like that yesterday a bit.
That's what happens when you don't play in a while.
Yeah.
And you're just trying to get if things have gone poorly for a while, you're a fish out of water. Doesn't matter how many practices you have and how many game situations simulated in practice that you have. You get into a game and it's just completely different. Everything's happening at a different speed, a different rate. And you're just all over the place. It's funny you say that, because at my brother-in-law is still adamant that they should have kept going with Campbell after that game. One of the biggest mistakes made.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a really good point, Joaquin. Connor McDavid is the 3rd fastest player to reach 1,200 points, joining
Mario and what's his name? Wayne.
The Oilers are just the 3rd franchise also in NHL history to have 5 players score 400 goals, joining the Bruins and the Canadiens. That's pretty cool. Yeah,
And the Bruins have 6.
Yeah, it's crazy. Absolutely insane. I will say this, and I'm not taking anything away from the Oilers. I thought the Utah, I always want to call them the Jazz, the Utah Mammoth.
I want to say Utes.
The Utes. I thought especially for the first 35 minutes of that game, they were far too cute. I don't know who they thought they were, man.
They've been reading their own press clippings.
I think so.
Like they really thought they weren't going to have any issues with the Edmonton Oilers there, I think, man. Because they were dipsy-doodling and not playing hard. And granted, when they tried to get it together, the Edmonton wouldn't allow them to.
Yeah.
Right? But from what I've heard of this team and how they perform, I was like, what?
That was not it yesterday.
So they're back there in a week, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see if there's a change here. But I mean, sometimes is the Mammoth the Nashville Predators 2.0?
They could be, yeah.
Because the Oilers have had have dog walked both these teams over the last few years.
Yeah, and Vejmelka, they have his number. He was awful last night.
He was.
Yeah, but I felt like Utah, especially in that first, they were overpass. They went full Oiler. They were overpassing it.
I thought, what jerseys are the Oilers wearing?
Keller was trying to go through the legs. There was an instance there in the third. They had a power play still early in the third period. And I think Keller goes to Gunther, or I can't remember. And he's in the slot all by himself, and he tries to go right back to the guy on the half wall. I was like, what are you guys
both
doing?
of them could have one timed it. They were like, no, you have it. No, you have it.
No, you have it.
It was that was crazy. And then Keller was like confused. Why did I get that puck back? Yeah, no, it was it looked like a game where Utah, like you said, for the first half hour, thought that they could just put their jerseys on and go for a skate and everything would happen for them.
Yeah, no, for sure. It was. I was not impressed with you. Everything we heard leading up to the game, we had Brogan, Houston. I did not see anything of what the praise they were getting. I thought they were, like you said, they were a little fat and sassy, I think, going into that game last night. I truly believe that, because watch the first 30 minutes, man. They were trying to just walk that puck into the net. They didn't simplify it. Now, the Oilers did an excellent job, too. You got to give them credit. But Utah had some chances, and they were just too cute for my liking. But all in all, one of the better performances by the Edmonton Oilers. You got to be happy with that. Roslovic, 2 goals. McDavid,
Should have
2.
had 3.
Should have had 3. Defensively, they were solid. I mean, yes, the double doink, bad goal. The other one was on the power play. It hits the backboard. It
hits the backboard, but then hits the side of the net, too, to go out. And it's happened to me a lot, but still, you have to intercept that pass.
And it jumps over Murphy, too.
Yeah.
And then Nurse is defending someone that wasn't there, but they're still outnumbered. I was like, because he went to the net. I was like, what are you doing? Anyways, hey, listen, they have their number. And that was a big win for the Edmonton Oilers. Now they go into Vegas tomorrow, a team that's struggling, man. Like, Vegas can't score. And I said it last time they played. There was something off about that team, and I'll stick to that. I think the Oilers can go in there and win tomorrow. Connor Ingram goes tomorrow, right, Hawk?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There's no doubt. They did call up James Hamlin on an emergency yesterday. He took the warm-up, didn't play. I wonder who it was. Was it McDavid? Was someone feeling ill? He was sent back down today. If you missed it, the Oilers will be practicing as well. So Vegas tomorrow at 7:30, and then the Ducks on Saturday. It's a 1:30 game, so we're all over it here on EST. Still to come, we got highlights, lowlights. It's going to be a fun one. For once. Tee up the show. Hernand's World coming at 1:40. At 2:20, we're going to talk to Michael Bradburn from The Score. We're going to tee up the MLB season that gets going today with Yankees Giants on Netflix, and then tomorrow's kind of like the true opening day, as there's everybody's playing. So, and then not everybody. Blue Jays will start on Friday against the Athletics, but you know what I mean. It's a busy schedule tomorrow on the MLB, the true opening day. Today it's one game, and that one is on Netflix. Like always, our afternoon inbox is presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino, and they're proud to present Unified MMA U68 Friday, March 27th. For tickets, just go to the River Cree Ticketmaster box office, and they're starting at $89.25. And, of course, Edmonton Sports Talk presented by Play Alberta. Why limit your choices when you can have it all? Play Alberta is your go-to app for casino games, sports betting, and lottery all in one place. With easy access to real money games, you can enjoy everything Alberta has to offer right at your fingertips. Download Play Alberta now and start playing today. We continue to talk Oilers and Mammoth on the other side of the break with some highlights and lowlights here on EST Afternoons.
James Hamlin has been loaned to the AHL Condors following his emergency call-up by the Oilers just a few hours before last night's game in Utah. Edmonton hits the ice tomorrow in Vegas. And at ice level tonight, puck drop goes at 5:30 on a 2-game schedule. Boston and Buffalo match up. The Bruins hold the first wildcard spot out east, leading the Senators by a single point. Ottawa holding wildcard 2, with both teams playing 71 games. And the Rangers, they challenge the Maple Leafs on the road. Toronto assigning Dennis Hildeby to the AHL this morning. And big news from the NBA with the league's Board of Governors approving a plan to allow NBA officials to explore expansion in Las Vegas and Seattle. Tipping off in the association, the Raptors face the Celtics at 8:30. Or the Clippers at 8:30, while the Thunder clash with the Celtics, having a dozen games around the NBA. In baseball, Sportsnet has reported that Spencer Miles has made the Jays opening roster, with Leo Jimenez being designated for assignment. Toronto starts their season at home on Friday against the Athletics. And it's opening day in the majors. The Giants and Yankees duke it out. First pitch goes just after 6 o'clock. This sports update is brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc. Locally owned and operated since 1993. They're more than just plywood. They offer everything from doors and flooring to decking, fencing, and custom millwork. Windsor Plywood Leduc. They're the experts you need to know. More on EST Afternoons following the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric.
Jamie McLennan.
If Darnell is playing with confidence, if Jake Wallman is playing with confidence, that's what this team needs. That's what you're dying for, is puck movers who can skate and be physical. Both of those players are capable of that. And I think that's, if you can get some predictability in guys' games and with the players that they're playing with, you can develop that chemistry and you can work off of each other.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings 6 to 9. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
You know the saying, April showers bring May flowers, but really May brings you...
Mom, I'm home from university.
Need extra space? Sentinel Storage. Affordable, convenient, and Canadian storage solutions. Try 4 weeks free, plus students save 10% on continued rental. Details at sentinelstorage.ca.
It's a rezzed up reimagining, a cultural celebration, and a smash hit. River Cree Resort and Casino brings you Bear Grease the Musical. Don't miss this hilarious spin on the 70s classic, replacing T-Birds and Pink Ladies with a cast of characters that spotlight Indigenous language, music, and moves with a Broadway flair. Iconic numbers get a bold new spirit in the audience favorite, Bear Grease. April 26th in the venue at River Cree. Must be 18 plus. Get info and tickets at rivercreeresort.com.
Goodwill is
one shopper, finding something I never knew I needed. A jacket, a deal, one donor, letting go of something so someone else can move forward.
One program participant,
learning,
trying,
building skills,
building confidence,
building a future.
One purchase, one donation,
one job, one choice.
Goodwill is
the power of one. The power of one. The power of one.
The power of one.
Goodwill Industries of Alberta. It all starts with one.
Real fans don't stroll in at puck drop. They claim territory. They study the screens. They get into their spot, which is why this matters. The Canadian Brewhouse now has happy hour. Brand new. Tons of options. And the good stuff, like our 8-inch 2-topping RCM pizza and our signature Caesar. Monday to Saturday, 2 till 6 p.m. starting at $3.99. That's more than enough reason to come early. New happy hour at the Canadian Brewhouse. If you're serious about game day, we'll see you for happy hour.
We're back here on EST Afternoons on a snowy Wednesday. Hump day. It's wing night. The soccer center, if you like, for the Mini World Cup that started yesterday. Or watch 2 NHL games, or you can watch the Netflix opening game in the MLB. Your Toronto Blue Jays.
Who's doing the game? Does Netflix get their own guys, or what?
That's a good question. There? Yeah, I don't know, man. Interesting, eh?
That'd be a tough job. Play-by-play in baseball?
Because there's so much downtime. Yeah.
I mean, they've sped up the game, but...
Yeah. But those guys' stat sheets must be, just filled.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. So I'm just seeing on Twitter, 49ers Rams will kick off week 1 in Australia for the NFL season.
Really? Yeah. They're really pushing this global.
Oh, they sure are. What time would that game be at then? Because they're way ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they'll play.
So Saturday night?
So yeah, Saturday night. Yeah.
Melbourne, the Grand Prix was Saturday night. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be all right. Saturday game?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I don't know. I'm more excited about the CFL season, actually.
Smitty says the MLB games on Sportsnet 1 also.
Oh, it's on Sportsnet too. Oh, I see. Dual broadcasting.
Netflix.
Do you like the broadcast on Netflix?
Well, I want to see what they do. Like, I want to see the baseball one. I haven't seen one yet. So, but I've liked everything else they've done. The guy climbing the building.
Yeah.
UFC.
UFC's been good. The boxing's been good.
Wait, did they do UFC? No. That's Paramount.
Yeah, that's Paramount. No, that's not Netflix.
What else have they done?
Well, I think the one that started it was the Tyson Jake Paul fight, right?
That's the first thing that came to mind.
That's the first one that they really did live sporting event, wasn't it? God, did that suffer too. It was buffering like crazy.
Oh, so many people, man, watching. And it was such a letdown. Holy crap. Oh, we talked about it all week on the show. We were so pumped for it.
We led that thing for a month.
Oh, NFL Christmas Day.
Ah, yes.
They had as well.
Right. That worked well. I watched that. That's
Have they done NBA?
That was smooth.
I think they did too, didn't they?
Like, I like the prime
NBA,
hockey games. They're not bad.
I don't mind them either.
Yeah.
A lot of people, those are really polarizing, those ones. Either people really like them or hate them.
So, question for you. It's opening day. Will you be bringing glizzies tomorrow? Or are you going to save it for the Blue Jays open?
Well, that's the thing. I was going to save them for Blue Jays.
Yeah, that's
but
right.
I'm off Friday, so I'm just going to eat them at home.
That's right. You son of a gun.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that
Do it
sucks.
yourself.
Yeah, we will. No, I'll just buy them. Can we start hyping Pacquiao versus Mayweather now? No.
Oh, gosh.
That's going to be terrible, too.
It's going to be awful.
But I'll watch.
When is that? When is it and what's it on?
I think it's in September, is it not?
Holy smokes, is it?
So bad.
Is it September, Coob?
I'm looking for it. It's not top of mind here. It's probably a fight that I don't want to watch, but I probably will. I think it's September. Hold on.
Is it on the White House lawn or some old folks lawn?
Who knows, man? Okay, so the 49ers game is on a Wednesday, September 9th at 5:20 Pacific time, which is 6:20 here.
Okay.
It'll be in Melbourne.
Okay.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff, NFL.
Manny fights April 18th.
April 18th?
Is it April?
Is that a warm-up fight or is that the
It might be a
actual
warm-up fight. 3 fights here on DAZN announced for him.
I think it's September. I don't know. Whatever.
Obviously,
September 19th, 2026.
Money Mayweather needs money Mayweather.
Box Pounder. Maturity is overrated. I agree.
Who's saying anything?
Because the
about
orders
mature?
were a mature win last night.
Oh. I think we said tidy, didn't we?
Yeah, but some people are saying mature. That's
I really think they watched the two teams that came into Edmonton and said that's how we have to play.
So I'll ask you, are they back?
What are you talking about? Can't believe you always say this. Like back from what do you mean? Explain yourself. Back.
Like to be in a good team, a contender. No?
Are they? You can answer that yourself, can't you?
I need to see more.
I don't know what you're like when you say they're back. I don't know what you're comparing them to. Are you comparing them to 2 years ago, 3 years ago, last year?
Last year.
Well, last year, no.
All right.
They were rolling last year. They had won more than...
Yeah. And they were hurt a lot last year towards the end, right?
Well, both big dogs were out. Ekholm was like done.
Mm-hmm.
But Wallman was awesome.
Yeah. Let's get to highlights, lowlights here. Cool. Let's get ready for it. We're going to show 2 goals. And on the positive side for the Edmonton Oilers, Joaquin. No lowlights today. I've had it. Been too many this season.
It's like Tommy's hair. Highlights.
I'm going to go to the first goal, Joaquin. I just thought it was brilliant. Jake Wallman finally made a good play.
Wow. Wow.
Good for him, man.
I like you see your game face on. You getting into your game
Oh,
mode
man,
right now?
I'm
Getting
in.
mean?
Just wait till my game's on and be like, who's that number 5? He sucks. Okay, we're going to start it. The puck's in the corner in the Oilers zone. Our boy, Ty Emberson, is going to go get it, Joaquin. I loved it. It's just quick passing, heads up play, and great finish. Here we go. Emberson to Nuge with a little back pass there. Nuge to Wallman here. Great vision by Wallman and a great finish by Rawls. I just wanted to show it because this is perfect. This is how fast you have to be.
Yeah. I mean, what's 1, 2, 3 good passes up the ice. I don't know
Tidy.
what Vamelka's doing there. Like, he's obviously really worried that Roslovic's going to go short side because he is covering that short side like crazy. He put it in the middle of the net almost.
What about Dursey, though? I want you to look at Dursey here. Does he play this wrong? Because it's one 3 guys go to 1, and then Dursey's kind of like...
the guy's outside the dots, man. Even if the puck gets to him. Like, look where Roslovic is when he shoots his puck. Like, he is outside the dot or at the dot.
But is Dursey too high?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I mean, it's not a breakaway. Yeah.
So this is more on the goalie.
You can't allow a goal from there.
Okay.
Right? He takes an extra step there. He's not as patient as he should be. If Vamelka's a little bit more patient and stands his ground, he makes this save, but he keeps moving over a little bit.
Yeah.
But no, I think that's fine. You keep them outside the dots.
Yeah.
To me, that's not a really high danger scoring chance if the puck is shot from there.
Okay, no, that's fair. Let's move on. And this goal is just brilliant. But, they go on the power play, the Utah Mammoth do. And Matt Savoy, Evan Bouchard, just fantastic on this goal. Puck gets out. Great hustle by Matt Savoy here. Puts it on net, which I like. Just hits the outside of the netting. Circles around. Finds Bouchard. I'm going to pause it here, right here. I was like, shoot! Literally yelled shoot at my place. But who am I to tell the Butcher what to do? Joaquin?
Well, the Butcher the vision on the Butcher in the offensive zone is very elite. But then you watch Savoy here. What does he do? He gets back, gets the puck, but he comes up. He's cocked.
Yeah.
Right there. He's ready to safety's off. So he gets right back into the play and that nice little delay. You see really good players do that. I think Kucherov did it a couple times. Like he came out and then circles back in. But yeah.
Look at Vamelka, though, right? He's committed to the shot.
Oh, yeah. He's dead in the water. He had absolutely zero confidence. Like he bit on that shot from, and then the move afterward. He doesn't know if he's doing the butterfly or stacking the pads. Like this was this is really like he's all
That's a
over the
bad
place.
goal too.
It's a good goal. I think it's a good goal because of the way that Savoy played it, the delay from Bouchard finding the middle of the ice, and Savoy doesn't dust it off. Like he knows what he's going to do before he gets the puck. I think it's a good goal. Just Vamelka got bid on
right here. Yeah.
A couple of different fakes. And I mean, at the end, he stacked the pads on this, which is hilarious.
And then the third and fourth goal were even worse on Vamelka, but that's good, Coop. Thank you. But 2 good goals, man. A great shorthanded goal. Right there, you knew the boys were feeling it. And I know Utah came right back and tied it.
Yeah.
But then the Oilers were able to pull away there and close it out in the third, which was good. They didn't give up a lot of shots, man. It was like New York Rangers style. Like the Utah was not put. And listen, I already said it. It was a lot to do with the Oilers, but Utah was feeling fat and sassy. I don't know what got to their heads, but they were not playing the way we were told they were playing.
What did you think of Connor's goal?
Jeez, I'm trying to remember it now.
It was the one they responded with. It was a sky dump from Ekholm.
Oh, and he just it's like a chip shot almost.
Well,
yeah.
That was extremely high skilled for him to be flying like that. The puck is bouncing.
Yeah.
And you want, because when guys shoot the puck, there's follow through, right? Usually. Yeah. And if you slow that down and watch that goal, when Connor shoots it, he knows that the puck's rolling, and it was almost like a lacrosse shot where he kind of just, because it got on edge and he threw it at the net. It was amazing how he was, because most guys, I'll guarantee they would have shot that over the net because the puck's rolling and they would have flubbed it. But he was able to corral it on his stick and kind of just throw it on edge just over the the glove of Vamelkaka last night, and
that was a brilliant pass. I mean, brilliant goal.
Unreal goal.
Brilliant.
I rewound that like 4 or 5 times just to see it again because they were blaming Vamelka a little bit on that, but that's a very highly skilled goal to pull that one off, and that was $3.99, huh?
Yeah, and it was 143, 3 goals and 143.
It was so funny because I went to go get some stuff ready in the kitchen, and it was before all that. So what was the score? Like they scored 3 goals in like a minute and a half.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden my phone's beeping because our text line, and what is happening? And I like, oh my gosh, I step away for 2 seconds, and all hell breaks loose in the last minute and a half in the second there.
It was great. It was great, though. But that was highlights, lowlights. Finally, just some highlights and no lowlights. I mean, we could have showed, but I mean,
were there any lowlights? What was lowlights?
Maybe the second goal against off the boards.
I mean, yeah, I thought that Jarry could have played that better, but other than that, it's a power play. You know.
Yeah.
I always hated that as a goaltender. The shot off the boards. Nick Lidstrom used to do that all the time in the old Caesars Arena or whatever. Or Joe Louis. That's what it was called.
The Joe Louis, yeah.
I hated it because he had pinpoint accuracy, and they were so lively there, and you had to honor it because he would look at you, and if you were cheating, he'd blow it past you or he'd put it on net, right? So you'd have to keep him honest, but then he'd fire it off the boards, and it would go right to one of the guys at the side, and they would bang away. Like
we need to see that more. The fake rim around, and then just put it on net.
Who did? Someone did it to. I think someone did it to Ingram the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you don't see it that much.
No, you don't. I'd like to see it more, though. 100%. Why wouldn't you? I
think Oilers should just talk to the rink managers and for the first and second period in the offensive zone, they just put a little bit more spongy bounciness in those backboards.
All in all, we spent 36 minutes. It was an A+ effort by the Edmonton Oilers last night. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't have a good feeling, Joaquin. I truly didn't.
I didn't either.
But they came through, man. And not only that, the Screw It, Let's Do It parlay hit.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar.
3 plus 3.
Late.
3 plus plus 388.
There we go.
Sorry.
Yeah, DeBrincat late.
Late
to score. Did you have Ottawa on?
No. I had Sharks Preds.
Sharks Preds.
I would have hit on Lightning Wild too, 6-3-2.
And then
do you see that fight at center ice?
Oh yeah.
Oh. Saborin and Foligno?
The one we had to sweat was the Ducks.
I know.
I was like, come on, man. It was 3-3 going into the third.
Oh.
Did anyone sprinkle? Did you win some money with a Screw It, Let's Do It parlay? Let's go. We're back in the win column.
It only takes one, right?
Let's go. Finally, boys. It's been a while.
Pretty decent win, too.
Almost 2 weeks since our last win.
Was it?
Yeah.
Huh.
Since the Cloud9 beauty.
Yeah, that's
an all-timer.
That's a one for the ages, though.
Well, the DeBrincat one, we probably would have sweated, but I wasn't paying attention to it till later. So the game was over when I checked the box score, and I was like, hey, you got a point.
Well, I checked the Canucks game. I go, oh. And then I looked, and then I saw DeBrincat had a point late, and I'm like, no. But no, the Canucks, true to form.
Oh, man. That was great. So good on everybody. If you sprinkled a little bit, congratulations. Hopefully you made a bit of dough there. Treat yourself to a nice bevy or a good meal. The girlfriend, the wife, whatever. Right, Joaquin? Sure.
I don't know. You see the price of gas?
Yeah, stay home. Don't go anywhere. The afternoon inbox?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead with the afternoon inbox.
Presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out their happy hour, 5:25 drinks. Available Sunday to Thursday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sorry, Joaquin, I cut you off.
No. I wasn't going to say anything important. I was just wondering about, like, the fact you're staying in, but I wonder what the prices of if you're, I don't use Skip the Dishes or Uber Eats at all.
Okay.
But I wonder if people have noticed a jump in those prices because they got to drive around.
Yeah, I use it once in a while, so I don't really notice. But there's still a lot. Like, man, you go downtown, there's the drivers are all over the place.
Well, I go into places and I'm just shocked at how many guys come in and are grabbing stuff, right?
Yeah, it's crazy,
especially the places that they grab things. Like, here's a question, maybe a poll. Get a few places up there, but where's the most unique place where you saw a Skip the Dishes guy come in and grab something to pick up? Like, I'm still shocked about a movie theater. I think that takes the cake. When he comes in and grabs some popcorn.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm like, what?
I've seen some Slurpees at my building, which is weird.
Really?
Yeah, Slurpees, 7-Eleven bags. The best is like when someone orders like a big bag of food, like Chinese food or whatever, and it just sits on the table for like 2 days. It's like, I think people order it when they're a little tipsy and they forget.
What do you mean?
Like they just leave it there. Like you go down 2 days later, the bag's still there in the lobby.
Oh, it's in the lobby.
Yeah, because some people say leave it. We have a table there for drop off. So if that's what you wanted, then they'll leave it there.
Do you ever have a look and see what's in there?
I just look at the receipt. I'm like, what is this? We got some fun.
We used to call those back in the day. You'd come home on the road through the hotel, the Bobby Hall dinners.
Yeah.
Because, people would leave their trays outside, so you check what's there.
Gross.
I got to be having a bite of a sandwich or a burger. Jeez.
No bueno. All right, we got to get to a break.
I'm still here, baby.
Hernand's World. Start thinking TV shows. All right, we're going to have some fun. We're going to go away from the hockey talk for about 10 minutes here and have some fun at Hernand's World. Of course, for the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf and Curling Club. That's coming up next here on EST Afternoons. Keep hammering that thumbs up for us, please. Here's Goop.
The Oilers have loaned James Hamblin to the AHL following his emergency call-up last night. Hamblin took warm-up against Mammoth but sat out as a healthy scratch. Some news from Tampa Bay. The Lightning announcing that Victor Hedman will be taking a temporary leave of absence from the team for personal reasons. The Lightning, with 12 games left, face the Kraken tomorrow. And today's slate in the NHL, just 2 games. Boston and Buffalo match up. The Bruins holding the first wildcard spot out east, leading the Senators by a single point as Ottawa holds wildcard 2. From Toronto, the Rangers challenge the Maple Leafs, having the Leafs assigning Dennis Hildeby to the AHL this morning. And tipping off in the association, the Raptors face the Clippers at 8:30, while the Thunder clash with the Celtics, having a dozen games around the NBA in baseball. Sportsnet has reported that Spencer Miles has made the Jays opening day roster, with Leo Jimenez being designated for assignment. Toronto starts their season at home Friday against the Athletics, and it's opening day in the majors, having the Giants and Yankees duke it out first. Pitch goes just after 6 o'clock. This sports update is brought to you by the Capital Care Foundation. Financial support deeply affects residents at Capital Care, whether it's a one-time donation or a monthly contribution. Every penny counts. Find out how you can donate at Capital Care Foundation.net. Hernand's World up next here on EST Afternoons. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
The EST Hangout.
The expectation of that team was to basically get ready to go. They should be relegated type thing. Mark Shapiro and Ross Atkins are the worst, and the Jays going to run and make it to the World Series. How are they going to handle the high expectations of being one of the favorites coming from the American League? Favorites of the American League in general. Are they ready for that?
The EST Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage. Weekday mornings 9 to 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Hey Edmonton, did you know a local Play Alberta winner scored over $430,000 on Desert Fantasy? Think about the rec room you could build with that kind of cash. From major casino winners every hour to jackpots worth millions and hundreds of popular games to money that stays in the province, there has never been a better time to sign up for Play Alberta. Download the app today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery, all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. When you gamble, use your game sense.
At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
Time for a new career in 2026? Or maybe your kid is still pondering their path. Good news! Weiss Johnson is hiring. Hi, it's Dennis, and not only are we hiring for heating and air conditioning, we're also looking for experienced plumbers and gas fitters. With the growth in residential development, there's no shortage of opportunities at Weiss Johnson. Choose your path with us. Learn from one of the industry leaders, and we will grow together. Receive great benefits and school reimbursement as well. Visit weiss-johnson.com today.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences, plus all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom, and from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc. We're the experts you need to know.
We're back here at EST Afternoons. Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas, Zach Kubish with you. Let's get to Hernand's World, brought to you by the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf and Curling Club. Shake off the rust and get ready for the golf season at the Garrison. Pay your membership in full or set up a payment plan before March 31st and score an early bird gift. Choose 4 green passes for family or friends, 2 green fees plus range balls or 20 large buckets on the ridge. Bring your crew, groove your swing, and start the season strong. Early bird gifts end March 31st, only at the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf and Curling Club. Visit EGMGolf.com for more details. Joaquin, I don't know if you'll remember this, but on this day in 1986, Perfect Strangers, the ABC sitcom, debuted. Ran for 8 seasons with Cousin Larry and Belky. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. The guy from Beverly Hills Cop. Get the F out of here. So they were a good duo back in the day, if you're old enough to remember it. So I want to ask you two, and all our Nasties, River Korean Box 780-218-9999, and the Nasty Chat, what's your favorite or the top duo of TV shows of all time?
Duo?
Yeah.
Like, so 2 people?
Yes.
Well, if we're going to go back to the time of duos, I think you would have to put Bosom Buddies in there.
Never heard of them.
Tom Hanks and what's his name? Rick. It's not Rick Moranis. It's the other guy. I would have to say that one. You never watched Bosom Buddies?
It was a TV show? I've never heard of it, Joaquin. Sorry.
And how old am I?
The Bosom Buddies from 1980 to 1982.
Yeah.
It ran?
It was Tom Hanks and who else?
Getting the page up right now.
It was great because they were 2 guys that lived in New York or whatever, and they couldn't find a place to live, and they found a place, but it was women only.
Oh, okay.
So they had to dress up as women, but they were 2 dudes, and so they were cross-dressing all the time.
Peter Scolari?
No.
Number 1 on the Rolling Stone magazine for the best duos in TV history, Mulder, and Scully.
Oh, those. Well, yeah, of course. I mean,
they're number 1.
Oh, so that. Yeah, I would. That was my favorite show. Still is probably one of my favorite shows. What about?
I got one.
What Magnum PI and what was the guy's name? Shoot.
Bert and Ernie, Sesame Street.
Bert. Oh,
That's a good one. How about Corey and Trevor from the Trailer Park Boys?
Oh,
Smokes. Smokes, boys, smokes.
that's a great one too.
They're just so silly. Like anytime they're in a scene together, you know it's
they're
going to be
great.
hilarious.
That's you and Trevor right now.
That's basically what it is. Yeah.
what about Moonlighting with Sybil Shepherd and
Moonlighting.
I remember
and,
Sybil Shepherd.
Bruce Willis?
Oh, that's a good one.
Hey,
Ran for 5 seasons.
yeah. Remington Steele with Pierce Brosnan and the girl.
C-Run says Norman Cliff.
There was too many. Like that's not really a duo though.
But they're top 20 on Rolling Stone magazine. Norman
Really?
Cliff.
Norman Cliff?
Yeah.
They didn't have their own show though.
No, I know, but they're still a duo.
No, they're not.
So would you consider, I like 2.5 Men, Charlie Harper and his brother Alan? Like they're funny, man.
Yeah, but the kids in there too.
Yeah, but they're more of the duo, right?
I don't know.
Well, in that same sort of mode of thinking, I was thinking that 70s show, there's quite a few. Michael Queso and Fez. Kelso, not
See,
Queso.
that one's tougher though.
Because they were all sitting around the table at the end.
But there's moments so that they would go off on their own and do their own thing.
Yeah, I'll give you one.
Kelso and Fez.
Give me one.
Man.
Captain James T. Turk and Mr. Spock.
Turk or Kirk?
Kirk, sorry. Did I say that?
And who?
Spock.
No.
Who would be the duo from Star Trek then?
The duo from Star
Well,
Trek?
it'd be Spock and Buddy there. Kirk.
No.
Why not?
Because you have Uhura, you have Sulu, you have
Okay, but
Chekhov, you got Bones.
But when you think Star Trek, you only think of those two. You don't think of all those other characters.
Maybe you do, but I don't.
True.
Okay, how about this one? This is ranked number 8 on Rolling Stone. Walter White and Jesse Pinkman.
Okay, now you got
That's
something
a true
little
duo.
bit. That's a better duo, right? Because Urban Trout was part of it, but he wasn't till late. Yeah, no, and he had Saul. That's a good duo.
Frazier and Niles Crane.
Yeah, but the dad was in it. Like Miles came in. I would say Frazier and his dad more than Miles.
What show was that?
Frazier.
Oh, okay.
Joey and Chandler.
No,
They were roommates though.
So was Monica and.
Well, Monica and Rachel can be one.
No, we're talking duos, not multiple duos. Not quads.
What about Charlie and Frank from Always Sunny in Philadelphia? They lived together, slept on the same couch. They're very weird. Weird things in that
I
show.
love that show. Ride in the Pine says Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff. Well, that's a good one.
What is it, Bo and Luke?
But
Duke?
Jazzy Jeff wasn't in every episode.
No.
Yeah.
No.
How does that a duo?
So would it be him and Carlton?
I don't know.
Confight says Beavis and Butthead.
See, there's a duo.
It's true.
Larzy, Starsky, and Hutch.
Starsky and Hutch, duo.
Jerry
Laverne and
Seinfeld?
Shirley.
Laverne and Shirley, duo.
Tom and Jerry.
Oh.
Well, they didn't really like each other.
Crockett and Tubbs.
Oh, definitely Miami Vice.
Okay, I didn't know what that was.
What?
Yeah, I did.
How do you not watch Miami
I
Vice?
was too young.
Okay, you're not that young.
Rude.
You should. What's Miami Vice on right now? Is it on Netflix?
Oh, I don't know.
It is so awesome.
Jim and Dwight from The Office.
Never watched The Office.
I think it would be more Michael and Dwight than Jim and Dwight, but they kind of poked at each other. I don't know. That's not too bad.
Is X-Files the number one?
Yeah.
Yes, I agree with that one. That one was solid.
How about Jerry Seinfeld and George Costanza?
I said that, and Ree was like, no, because it's the four of
It's
them.
the four of them, man. It's a quad.
But who got up to like more mischief together?
I don't disagree, but
Connor and Leon.
TV shows.
Oh, right. Well, they're on Prime.
Face Off?
Itchy and Scratchy.
Itchy and Scratchy. These are, yeah, okay. Those were funny cartoons. Yeah, it's tough. I'm really drawing a blank.
Oh my gosh. Stewie Griffin and Brian.
A good one.
They had an entire season where they went and did their own thing. That's
What
a
about
pretty good
Olmedo
duo.
and Bart?
Who?
Olmedo. That's how you say it in Spanish. Homer.
Oh, no. It's the mom. It's the Lisa. It's the Maggie. True duos, right? Batman Robin type stuff.
Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Yeah. See?
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. Really good one.
That's pretty good show. Jake and Finn from Adventure Time. More recent.
Pamela Anderson and Slow Mo from Big Oh, that was good. Oh, I got one. What are their names though in True Detective 1? Woody and Matthew McConaughey.
I don't know their names.
That's the best True Detective ever. That's probably one of the best TV series of all time.
Oh, stop. It's okay.
Who's with me? I can't remember their names though. Jay and Silent Bob. Is that a TV show though, or a movie?
No, that was a movie. But even that, they Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. That was pretty funny. But it was Clerks and Mallrats and Chasing Amy, I think was the last one.
How about Ren and Stimpy?
Didn't we ever say that?
Yeah.
No.
I thought we did.
Fred and Barney from Dave and Section T. Bo and Luke.
Flintstones?
Yeah.
Bo and Luke Duke. There you go.
Yeah, that's a good one.
What about
Fonzie and Richie Cunningham?
No, Fonzie was he was a lone wolf.
Who are the old guys from the Critics Muppets?
Oh, yeah.
You could almost say they were a duo.
Super Chicken and Fred? I don't know what that is.
Oh, I get you. Duos is more, you're always together with that other person. You're never really alone. So, how about Cosmo and Wanda? Do you guys know Fairly Odd Parents?
No.
Timmy Turner? He has two fairies, gets to wish anything. That's a cartoon from the early 2000s. Mordecai and Rigby.
Would you say Vinny Chase and E?
No.
Because it's the four of them?
Yeah. It's an entourage.
Scooby and Shaggy? But it was the four of them.
It was the whole Mystery Machine crew.
I like this one. Hernan and Running. SpongeBob and Patrick.
Yeah, that's one.
Pinky and the Brain.
Those were funny. Oh, man.
Oh, keep those coming into the River Korean box 780-218-9999 and the Nasty Chat. Best TV duos of all time in honor of on this day in 1986. Perfect Strangers debuted on ABC. Of course, if you remember, if you're that old, Cousin Larry and Belky. Like always, we come to you from the William Huff Studios. Since 1952, they have provided industry-leading advertising solutions for thousands of Valley clients. Their unparalleled customer service combined with decades of industry expertise and a desire to make every job the very best it can be is what they call the William Huff advantage. Visit their website at williamhuff.com or give them a shout, 780-454-4536. And Hernand's World was brought to you by the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf and Curling Club. Hit them up I'm just looking for EGMGolf.com for more details. This golf season is just around the corner. In hour two, we'll go around the NHL. We'll do the screw. Let's do a parlay. We'll talk some MLB as it starts today with one game, Yankees-Giants on Netflix, on Sportsnet, and continue to have fun before we get you set for the Reed Wilkins Show with Reed Wilkins and Zach Kubish from 3 to 6. We're back with hour two on EST Afternoons.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne.
Is there actually a performance that is going to make oil country feel better about Tristan Jarry? For me, there probably isn't. Has it become so troublesome in terms of how he's played that even if he has one good game, the next game he starts, that people are still going to be thinking, yeah, I can't think he's going to string them together. Goaltending's hard. You got to make saves.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne, weekday afternoon, 3 to 6, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Looking for flooring? Paramount Flooring has it all. Sales, service, and expert installation. With options for every style and budget, open 7 days a week. We've got you covered. Quick delivery and in-stock deals. Plus, EST listeners get 10% off. Visit ParamountFlooring.ca today.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
It's a rezzed up reimagining, a cultural celebration, and a smash hit. River Cree Resort and Casino brings you Bear Grease the Musical. Don't miss this hilarious spin on the 70s classic, replacing T-Birds and Pink Ladies with a cast of characters that spotlight Indigenous language, music, and moves with a Broadway flair. Iconic numbers get a bold new spirit in the audience favorite, Bear Grease. April 26th in the venue at River Cree. Must be 18 plus. Get info and tickets at rivercreeresort.com.
Real fans don't stroll in at puck drop. They claim territory. They study the screens. They get into their spot, which is why this matters. The Canadian Brewhouse now has happy hour. Brand new, tons of options, and the good stuff like face-off fried pickles and steins of Bud Light. Monday to Saturday, 2 till 6 p.m. starting at $3.99. That's more than enough reason to come early. New happy hour at the Canadian Brewhouse. If you're serious about game day, we'll see you for happy hour.
Love the thrill of competition, but prefer to keep it classy? Well, it's as classy as you can get when Dustin Nielsen is the host. Join us April 14th at Bell and Scona for Edmonton Sports Talk Bid for Kids, presented by GS Construction. A night filled with special guests, auctions, and a ton of prizes in support of kids sport. No whistles, no play clock, just a room full of generous hearts. EST's Bid for Kids. Get your tickets at kidsportbidsforkids.com. Use promo code ESTBIDS for 10% off.
The Oilers have loaned James Hamblin to the AHL following his emergency call-up last night. Hamblin took warm-up against the Mammoth, but sat out as a healthy scratch. Some news from Tampa Bay. The Lightning announcing that Victor Hedman will be taking a temporary leave of absence from the team for personal reasons. The Lightning, with a dozen games left in the regular season, face the Kraken tomorrow. In 2 games in today's NHL slate, Boston and Buffalo match up with the Bruins holding the first wildcard spot out east, leading the Senators by single point. Ottawa holding wild card 2. From Toronto, the Rangers challenge the Maple Leafs, with the Leafs assigning Dennis Hildeby to the AHL this morning. And tipping off in the association, the Raptors face the Clippers at 8:30, while the Thunder clash with the Celtics, having a dozen games around the NBA. In baseball, Sportsnet has reported that Spencer Mills has made the Jays opening day roster, with Leo Jimenez being designated for assignment. Toronto kicks off their season Friday at home against the Athletics. And it is opening day, just one game in the majors. The Giants and Yankees duke it out, first pitch just after 6 o'clock. I'm Zachary Kubish. That was your sports update. Hour 2 of EST Afternoon starts right now.
Call the dogs off.
Yeah, yeah. Dun, da, da, da.
It's hour 2 here on EST Afternoons. Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas, Zach Kubish with you, coming to you live from the William Huff Studios on a snowy hump day. Fun first hour, talking about best TV duos. It's kind of taking a life of its own. Jeff Jackson and no movement clauses. Oh, some people say Hernan and Gage. Oh, you're so nice.
One of the most influential duos of all time, that no movement clause.
Oh, boy. I like this one from, where'd it go? Some stranger says Hercules in that half man, half horse dude.
Newt. That's me. That's me.
Oh, I love that.
Hello, Herc.
Hello, Herc.
That's like a 70s cartoon, too.
Oh, 100%.
Like in 1970 it came out, I think. Maybe even earlier.
The Green Hornet and Cato?
Okay, yeah.
Hey, hit us up, River Korean Box, 780-218-9999. Slam that thumbs up for us. We got 172 watching. There's no excuse not to hit 100 thumbs. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel. All it does is push your content to the top. We're trying to get to 15K, so we'd appreciate that as well. If you're listening on an iHeart, tune in, EdmontonSportsTalk.com. Just slide on over and slam that thumbs up for us. And, of course, the Nasty Chat is your friend as well. Joaquin, did you see Coyote and Roadrunner?
They were Duo's kind of a team.
They're nemesis.
They're enemies.
What about Goofy? Who would Goofy's buddy be?
Nobody. No one cares about Goofy.
I loved Goofy.
His dog?
Goofy and Pluto?
Yeah, that's his dog, right?
Yeah. That's
you guys ever watched the Goofy movie?
I probably did. Yeah,
that one's a great one.
Buzz Lightyear and Woody.
Oh, come on. Yeah.
Because they're the duo.
What about Bo Peep and Jesse and Duke Kaboom?
But it doesn't.
I guess
it doesn't count because it's a movie.
Shrek and Donkey.
It's a movie though.
They probably have some TV variation of it. Batman and Robin.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I know it's from comic books.
And it's a TV show, right?
But yeah, tons of TV shows on that.
Walk, did you see Panarin's shootout attempt yesterday?
Oh.
Yeah, I wanted to get to this a little bit. Go ahead.
Let's run it, Joaquin.
Oh.
I want to ask if this should count. If this is fair. How about this is our question of the day here?
That's a good one. Yeah.
Is Artemi Panarin shootout attempt versus the Calgary Flames on Tuesday night, should it have counted, yes or no? Okay, well, you phrase it better. I kind of mumbled it there, but let's look at it. Like, it should be over right here.
There's sideways, like he's going lateral there. So the rule is you can't start going backwards the other direction, right? But he's going parallel and the puck's still kind of moving forward. So, I mean, if he goes to here and then starts backing, it's close, man.
That's close. That's good, Coop.
But it's a pretty sweet goal. I'll give him that. That's pretty nasty. Okay. But yeah, I mean,
should it count?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You have no issues with it.
I do, but it's a gimmicky thing anyway. You want to? I think what they should do is have a shot clock.
Okay.
And you have like 8 seconds or whatever, right? So then you got to do something quick or whatever. None of these guys like going down there super slow and stuff. That's ridiculous. Stop it.
Okay, Project Dumpling says he's skating backwards, LOL. Penner's Pancake says good goal. Edmonton Gus says at first glance I said no, but watching it a few more times I think it's legit. Larzy says good goal.
You can't like stop and go back, right?
Yeah.
But he's not really going back. I watched it too because my first glance when I first saw, I go, that shouldn't have counted. He's going backwards,
Yeah.
but he's actually going sideways a little bit. So he's not completely going the other direction. I mean, is the ref going to call that? What's the rule? Coop, can you pull up the rule on that thing?
Yeah, well, I actually just did, Gager.
Oh, sweet.
So the NHL's shootout rules requires the puck to maintain continuous forward motion toward the opponent's goal line. Of course, continuous forward motion. The puck needs to be moving that direction. No backwards motion, so it, of course, can't move backwards, but lateral movement is allowed. Players can move sideways, deking as long as the overall motion of the puck moves toward the net.
Yeah, so see, he is going completely lateral at that point. So,
well, he stops up about 3-4 feet from the crease.
Yeah, a little bit, but his momentum's still pushing him forward.
And I think because I just think people had issue with it. And I think TSN or some outlet in Canada posted should it count. It's because he's going so slow. But we've seen slow shootout attempts.
Oh, you watch?
Yeah. Well, even just before that, it was a slow one as well from Calgary. Right?
So, yep. No, it's a goal. Cheeky, but a goal.
Well, early on the poll, 47% for they should have called it back.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Not many goalies in that.
There's nothing in the rule book that says time, though, right?
Let me confirm.
There has to be a time limit.
Because I've seen, like, remember Kuznetsov, how slow?
Oh, yeah. They have
Trevor
highlights of him
Zegras?
doing it in Russia. Like, people went to the concession to grab something to eat and came back.
I'll be back. I think it's a good goal. I just think people have a problem with it because it's really slow.
Yeah.
He's going in slow, kind of goes to the, because Dustin Wolf's out. He's on his belly,
See,
man.
I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem when the guys stop the train, stop completely and do the spinorama. That's actually going backwards. Right?
Yeah. But yeah.
You're pulling the
like
you're
how I had to
stopping. I know you had to do a little semicircle there. But you're actually going backwards and then going forwards again. I have a problem with that move.
Okay, so Duck Dad said he scored against the Flames. Yes, it counts. Tail says, but the rule says you have to maintain forward motion towards the net.
Yeah, and he did. But you can go lateral too.
Yeah.
As long as you're not going backwards. There's forward motion. Like, he couldn't come up over to the top of the circles and go again, right? But
interesting.
I mean, it was right on the line. But I think the fact when you watch him, he is going sideways off to the side, and he's not going backwards. If he were to take one step backwards, I think they would have nailed him.
But when is too long for a shootout attempt? You know what I mean? That's another thing. The time of it.
That's why I say there should be a pot to like.
What's a good seconds for a shootout?
10
seconds.
I mean, it starts when you touch the puck, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, if a guy gets a head start, takes him what, half a second to get from red line to blue line, another 2 seconds to get to like the tops of hash marks. That should give you enough time.
Yeah. Because the rule book says you can go sideways.
You can't?
You can.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Yeah.
That's what Coob said.
Yeah. Rip City Step. F them goalies. Allow it all. Oh, wow. What do you have against goalies? Safety Bob says super gray area. If the puck has to continuously move forward, then a toe drag deke would not count. It's as confusing as what it is goaltender interference.
I think it has to, but then it's like, is your body still moving forward, right? So, yeah.
All right. We'll leave it at that, I guess. It's a good goal, but keep voting.
You know what they should do? They should just have someone from the other team at the other blue line and chase them.
Go.
And if he catches you and strips you of the puck, it's
done.
over.
Hey, a great race going on in the Eastern Conference in the NHL. Ottawa goes into Detroit without Sanderson, without Shabbat, and they win. They have the last wild card spot now, Joaquin. That's awesome for Ottawa. Can they keep it up? Who knows? Boston disappointing. They lose at home to Toronto. Yeah, that was bad. Islanders lose. Of course, Red Wings lost. The Penguinos lost. Columbus keeps winning. It's a hell of a race. Seattle got a point against Florida. You know what? I was before the Oilers game, I was watching the overtime between Florida and Seattle, and this is what I'm saying to Oilers fans. Like, we get all up in arms about everything the Oilers do. Let's just enjoy what we have with Leon and Connor, because what those guys do in 3-3 overtime, trust me, a lot of teams can't do it.
Oh, yeah?
That Seattle-Florida overtime was terrible.
Was it?
Oh, man. Terrible. So
you'd think it would be all right.
Enjoy what we have with those two guys on the ice and the butcher, Evan Bouchard.
Oh, the butcher.
Yeah, because it's not always entertaining with other teams, but they pick up a point. Not good enough. Winnipeg wins 5 points back. LA gets a point. They blew it late. They should have won that game. They're probably kicking themselves. They would have been 2 back. And Nashville pretty much ends San Jose's chances of going to the playoffs. 7 points, 10, 11 games left. That's not going to happen. You're not going to make up that ground. Vegas loses again, and Anaheim hits our parlay, but they go into Vancouver and win 5-3. They're 5 points up on the Oilers right now. Oilers 1 point up on the Vegas Golden Knights. Both teams tied with 72 games, and guess what? They play tomorrow. It's going to be great. Can't wait for that one. 6:30 for the pregame show tomorrow with Tom Zola, Sean Bell, and Benny Thompson.
You know that Hercules song that they sang in that cartoon? It was kind of, I don't know if it was, some of the lyrics are a little questionable. I don't think you could have this anymore. So do you remember them?
I don't remember the lyrics.
Okay, so I won't sing it. So don't. But
I'd have to look.
Hercules, people are safe when near him. Hercules, only the evil fear him. Softness in his eyes, iron in his thighs, virtue in his heart, fire in every part of the mighty Hercules. Hey,
that's not too bad.
No, I don't know. The iron in his thighs.
Yeah, that's a little much.
Huh?
Hey, yeah.
Fire in every part? That's not a kid's song.
Well, nowadays, hell no.
Hell no.
The Afternoon Inbox is presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out their Top 25 restaurant with the entire menus, 50% off, 7 days a week from 2 to 5 p.m. All right, we're going to talk some MLB coming up next, Joaquin. Can't wait. Michael Bradburn from The Score joins us next as the Blue Jays will kick off their season on Friday. A whole whack of games tomorrow on the One today on Netflix Sportsnet as well between the Giants and the Yankees. MLB conversation on the other side of the break. Hit that thumbs up. Hit us up on the River Cree Inbox, 780-218-9999. If you have a question for Michael, let us know. And on the Nasty Chat. We're back after the break.
The Oilers have loaned James Hamblin to the AHL following his emergency call-up from last night. Hamblin took warm-up against Mammoth but sat out as a healthy scratch. Some news from Tampa Bay. The Lightning announcing that Victor Hedman will be taking a temporary leave of absence from the team for personal reasons. Tampa Bay, with 12 games left in the regular season, face the Kraken tomorrow. Today's slate, just 2 games in the NHL. Boston and Buffalo matchup. The Bruins hold the first wildcard spot out east. Leading the Senators by a single point is Ottawa holds wild card 2. From Toronto, the Rangers challenge the Maple Leafs, having the Leafs assign Dennis Hildeby to the AHL this morning. And tipping off in the association, the Raptors tip off with the Clippers at 8:30, while Atlanta and Detroit hit the hardwood on a 12-game schedule. And Baseball Sportsnet has reported that Spencer Miles has made the Jays opening day roster, while Leo Jimenez has been designated for assignment. Toronto starts their season Friday at home to the Athletics. For opening day, just 1 game on tap. The Giants and Yankees duke it out. First pitch goes just after 6 o'clock. We talk some Jays next here on EST Afternoons. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
When you cater with Royal Pizza, you're getting the same great pizzas, pastas, and salads you love, just bigger and built for a crowd. Perfect for teams, offices, or parties, Royal Pizza's catering brings real value, around $10 per person. Delicious, high quality, and easy. If you like their pastas, you'll love their catering pastas even more. Visit royalpizza.ca or contact your local store for exact pricing and details.
So come on home, Royal Pizza, still making it great.
Goodwill is
one shopper, finding something I never knew I needed. A jacket, a deal, one donor, letting go of something so someone else can move forward.
One program participant.
Learning.
Trying.
Building skills.
Building confidence.
Building a future.
One purchase, one donation,
one job, one choice.
Goodwill is
the power of one. The power of one. The power of one.
The power of one.
Goodwill Industries of Alberta. It all starts with one.
It's a rezzed up reimagining, a cultural celebration, and a smash hit. River Cree Resort and Casino brings you Bear Grease the Musical. Don't miss this hilarious spin on the 70s classic, replacing T-Birds and Pink Ladies with a cast of characters that spotlight Indigenous language, music, and moves with a Broadway flair. Iconic numbers get a bold new spirit in the audience favorite, Bear Grease. April 26th in the venue at River Cree. Must be 18 plus. Get info and tickets at rivercreeresort.com.
Hey Edmonton, did you know a local Play Alberta winner scored over $430,000 on Desert Fantasy? Think about the rec room you could build with that kind of cash. From major casino winners every hour to jackpots worth millions and hundreds of popular games to money that stays in the province, there has never been a better time to sign up for Play Alberta. Download the app today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery, all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. When you gamble, use your game sense.
We're back here on EST Afternoons. Off day for the Edmonton Oilers, back in action tomorrow against the Vegas Golden Knights, coming off a 5-2, a very impressive win over the Utah Mammoth last night. Like always, all our guests are brought to you by Old Country Towing, Edmonton's most trusted 24/7 roadside rescue team, fast, safe, and reliable for over 15 years. Whether it's a game day or a snowstorm, we work as hard as your favorite team to get you going. Call 780-986-6088 for all your towing needs. It's Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas here on EST Afternoons, live from the William Huff Studios. And with that, we're going to bring in, from the Score, Michael Bradburn to tee up the 2026 MLB season. Michael, thank you for taking some time this afternoon. How excited are you for the start of a new season? Oh, you can't hear us.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
We'll get to it. Coob's on it. Coob's on it. How excited are you for that? Jays.
I can't wait, man.
It's going to be great.
Opening day is great. What time is the game Friday?
Let's take a look. Probably 5, I'd say.
I like when it's afternoon. Is there anything better than looking at a baseball game and the sun's shining in?
The sun's shining.
People got their sunglasses on, hot dog, those types of things.
So 5 on Friday, 1 on Saturday, 11 on Sunday.
Cool.
So lots to watch for sure. We're all over it. We'll see if the Blue... It's unfortunate that Savage is not going to start the year.
What's a month and a half out?
Yeah, something like that. He's on the IR, which is unfortunate after such a buzz last year with him. And of course, the run the Blue Jays won. Everybody, the whole country was Blue Jays, and I shouldn't say everybody. Matty hates the Blue Jays. Eric hates the Blue Jays. What can you do though?
Yeah, well, Eric's just still butthurt about this Mariners, and Matty's he cheats at sack racing.
Can you trust him?
Can you trust Matty?
Yeah.
And his choices?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen him wear anything Yankees, though?
No.
Hey, you'd expect him to have at least a jersey or something.
Yeah. I mean, the blankie. The Yankees hats. It's so awesome. I would never wear it because I like the Blue Jays, but
you wore a Dodgers hat the other day.
Yeah, but it was black, and it was before the World Series, way before. I bought it like 2 years ago, so you couldn't really tell.
That should be at the Goodwill. When we go to the Goodwill, you're giving that up.
All right. I've literally been wearing a Yankee jacket all week to work until today from Maddie.
Really?
I haven't noticed.
Yeah. Does that just mean it's made in the States? Nothing, Coob? I'm calling him up. Oh, okay.
Well, that's why can't he hear us? That's weird.
That's weird.
Very weird. It's usually the other way around, right? Mm-hmm. So you can't hear them. So see what happens here. But yeah, I'm very excited for the start of the season. Friday's game is going to be awesome against the Athletics. Yeah, and I mean, can the Dodgers three-peat? I know the Yankees are like the second highest odds early season World Series bets. So it's the Dodgers, Yankees, Mariners, Mets, Blue Jays.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Boba Shep's.
The Boba Shed impact, I guess.
Yeah.
So we'll wait and see on that. Sucks that he left. I had his jersey too. We're good to go. Okay, we bring in Michael Bradburn from the Score here. He's joining us on the Old Country Towing Hotline. Michael, how excited are you? And apologies for the issues. Don't know what happened there, but how excited are you for the start of the MLB season?
Very excited. I'm sorry as well on my side. What a Canadian way to start the call. Both of us apologizing to each other.
Yeah, no doubt.
Very excited. Yeah, baseball rules. I'm a little, miffed that there's only, one game tonight and 22 teams playing tomorrow. Like, I don't know why the Blue Jays aren't playing tomorrow as well, but, baseball's baseball.
It just makes the wait that much. That game Friday is just going to slap, It's going to be great to wait until Friday to see the Blue Jays. So let's start there. Toronto Blue Jays, A fantastic season last year. I mean, exceeded all expectations for sure. I remember at the start of last season, a lot of us here were joking that they were already eliminated from the playoffs after their first game. And I mean, they turned it around. They had a fantastic season. Just a heartbreaking Game 7, one of the best Game 7s ever as well. But after all that, Michael, what do you? We were just talking about the odds for World Series, and I think ESPN has them 5th to win the World Series right now. What are your expectations for this Toronto Blue Jays team?
Yeah, it's a good question. They should be. I mean, this will sound maybe depressing, but they should be in the mix for the postseason all season long, which is essentially what you want from a baseball team. They play 162 games. Usually the races are pretty close, and even though there's 3 wild card teams, it's still tough to get into the postseason. Yeah. So like getting into the postseason is still the goal for the Blue Jays. They should be an AL East title contender once again. But yeah, like this is still a very, very difficult division with a bunch of teams that you have to beat. Like I anticipate, just as I did last year as well, that the top 4 teams will be separated by like very, very few games, probably like as few as 6. The top 4 teams are very, very good, with the Rays sitting outside, in my opinion. But yeah, I think the Jays are at worst the second best team in the division, but it's very close.
Michael, what's the biggest thing coming out of spring training for you? Has there been any surprises other than a few injuries and guys not being able to start the season?
For the Blue Jays specifically,
yeah.
Or I think the thing I try to pay the most attention to in spring training is just how the new guys look. So like Okamoto has been pretty exciting to me. Mm-hmm. I didn't really, I don't watch a lot of Asian baseball when I don't have to. So, I don't know what my expectations were for those players coming over. And he looks really good. I think, it's a job at third base that isn't going to be given to him either. He could lose playing time to, Ernie Clement or Addison Barger at any given time. Mm-hmm. So he'll have to kind of fight for his role. And it looks like he's going to be quite good. So that's kind of what I tried to pay attention to the most.
Michael Bradburn from The Score joining us here, teeing up the 2026 MLB season that gets going tonight. All right, we got to talk about this team. They ripped our hearts out last year. The Los Angeles Dodgers, back-to-back champions. Again, a lot of the outlets have them going for the three-peat. They're the early betting favorite to win the World Series. How do you see the Los Angeles Dodgers this season, Michael? And do you think where do you put it at that they can three-peat?
I honestly, it's like 50-50, right? Okay. Like, which is crazy to say about baseball. Like, you're not supposed to be able to repeat in baseball easily, but the Dodgers are the Dodgers. Like, they're the only team, I believe, by Fangraphs odds, to be projected to win more than 90 games entering the year, and they're projected to win 95. So those are like pretty conservative estimates too. Like, no team is ever basically projected to win 100, even though teams win 100 pretty regularly. Yeah, they're exceptionally good. They added Kyle Tucker. Like, I don't know what anybody wants. Like, this is, I mean, some people would argue it's bad for baseball. I don't know if I go that far. But yeah, like, betting against them is pretty foolish at this point. Although I don't have them winning myself, but that's just for like variance of baseball. Like, they can't possibly do this, right?
Yeah.
They can't, but they will.
Michael, we've seen across multiple sports just rule changes, and sometimes the purists hate them because it's taking something away from the game. Maybe the casual fan thinks, that might draw them in a little bit more. But what's your take on the challenges on home plate umpires for this year?
I feel bad saying this because I think I'm the only person in the world who is anti-ABS, to be honest. I don't like it. I don't know why we need a review system in baseball, like another review system. Just if you're so interested in getting the call perceived correct, get the call correct. I'm fine with that if you want to do that. However, the system isn't perfect too. Like, the measure is based on height. We've seen teams like changing the height of their players in Major League Baseball's system. So we'll see if that actually has any effect. Like Bo Naylor went from 6'2" to 5'9", I believe, on the Cleveland Guardians website. Like, that's not just because he has osteoporosis. You know, like, he's like they're fixing something so that ABS thinks his strike zone is smaller. And that's a huge fault in the system if that gets taken advantage of. And then also the strike zone is it's a home plate shaped box above home plate. And ABS is not programmed for that. ABS is programmed for a one paper thin plane, and the ball must clip that at any point. That's inherently hitter friendly. And I don't like that. I really like catcher framing as well, like pitch framing.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a really cool part of baseball. I understand if some casuals think that's cheating, not unlike, embellishing a call in like soccer, football. But I don't know. It's part of the game to me. I love watching, the best pitch framers work behind the plate. And I think we're losing something in baseball for this, but most people are in favor of it. I will see how it plays out in the season. I think you're just asking for players to review things and slow down the game a little bit more after advances from the pitch clock really helped speed up the game. So yeah. I don't know why we're doing this.
Michael Bradburn from The Score joining us here on EST Afternoons, teeing up the MLB season. Quickly, Bo Bichette left. He's going to the Mets, a player that was absolutely loved in Toronto. We all know the story with Vladdy Guerrero Jr., best friends growing up, came up together. How much do you think the impact of his loss is going to mean for the Blue Jays?
I think his bat loss will be felt for sure. It's hard because Bo Bichette is very, very good player and one that's very tough to replace. Top of the lineup guy who will put the ball in play, swing aggressively, goes on hot streaks, but also is subject to cold streaks at times. But I think the Jays are built to withstand that pretty well. They can immediately replace his defense. Honestly, if I'm being honest, they upgrade his defense so long as Bichette isn't playing second base. He's not giving you much defensively.
Mm-hmm.
And Ernie Clement proved himself to be a plus defender at third base. I'd like to see him, move around the diamond a bit more so long as he's hitting. He was a platoon guy all season, but proved to be a world beater in the postseason. So I don't know what happened. If he's actually just a very, very good approach hitter or what we see from him. But yeah, I think they withstand the loss of Bichette quite well, honestly, by moving players around the diamond more. Obviously, Andres Jimenez will get more playing time, but that's not the worst thing in the world.
Michael, obviously just losing in the fashion that the Blue Jays did, it seems like it happened just a few weeks ago, which is kind of good because I wanted to get right back at it right away. But how much do you think this team can take all the things that they learned from that postseason and that drive and fire to have another successful season and hopefully get back to another World Series?
That's a good question. Honestly, I don't know. It varies on the personality and the individual person. I don't know if I could take what they went through, honestly, mentally. I don't think I could. Honestly, I thought I was over it. I'm not even a Blue Jays fan. I thought I was over that playoff run. And then you guys started talking about it at the top of the call, and I was like, man, I am not ready to talk about outside counter for left again. I can't think about him not leading off third base anymore. I can't do it. I can't think about Dalton Varsho grounding out on that Roki Sasaki pitch. I can't think about it anymore. And it's crazy how quick those emotions come back. So obviously 162 games is a long time. It takes your mind off of all the other things. So even if that playoff run seeps into their mind, they have baseball again tomorrow, every single day for the next 180 days.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something that baseball players are probably built to withstand a bit better. But man, I don't know how you go through almost 200 games with a clubhouse that was like seemingly best friends at times. And they just have to do it again. I don't know how you play April baseball with any intensity at all after what you just went through, honestly. So I wouldn't be surprised if they like start a little slow as a result, but they are a good group of baseball players. So time will tell if they have the, mental toughness to battle back. It's crazy, man. I couldn't do it. There's no way.
Yeah, no doubt. It's interesting to see how they start, right?
Yeah.
It could. And listen, here with the Edmonton Oilers, back-to-back Stanley Cup Finals, they've had slow starts both years, and it's kind of been we kind of put that together there. Michael, before we let you go, I know you're a big F1 guy. I got to ask you now. You just shared your thoughts on the ABS rule of in the MLB. What do you make of the new regulations in F1? Are you a fan?
Yeah, I don't know. We're only a couple races in. I like the racing part, but I don't know if it feels manufactured yet. Like, I don't know if it feels fake or phony. Obviously, I do like that the pole position, like the pole sitters are converting into wins. So it's not like there's still an advantage to qualifying well, and that's important.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the first race of the year was like 10 lead changes in the first 20 laps or something. We saw fewer lead changes in all of 2023. I don't know fully what to make of it. I'm still developing my thoughts, but I think I like it so far. I think it's entertaining. The cars maybe sound a bit like wasps, but whatever. We'll get over it.
Yeah, Joaquin and I were talking about this after the last race, and we were like, we almost feel a little guilty that we're enjoying it, because we know that the purists are not too happy with this new regulations, right?
Yeah, Max is livid, but man, what doesn't make Max livid,
Oh, Michael, great stuff as always. Enjoy the game tonight. Enjoy the Blue Jays on Friday, and I'm sure we'll have you on during the summer.
Thanks, pal. I look forward to it. Be well. Go Oilers. And that's coming from, I don't know if I should admit this to you guys, lest we stay friends, but that's coming from a Canucks fan. So
wow. That's back-to-back.
Well, thanks for joining us, Michael.
That's back-to-back guests. Our guest yesterday, Michael, was a Canucks fan too. So that makes it two in a row. Michael, all the best, man.
You will. You too.
All right. That's Michael Bradburn from The Score. Good little breakdown there. We're going to have to start betting on baseball for the Screwless.
I can't wait.
A portion of this hour brought to you by the Canadian Brewhouse. Dive into the wing flavor of the month at the CBH. Creamy white cheddar. Rich, cheesy, and smooth like your favorite white cheddar popcorn, but on a saucy wing. Try them before they're gone. The Canadian Brewhouse. Other side of the break, this day and all that fun stuff. Screw it. Let's do a parlay. We'll try to build off yesterday's win. That's also to come here on EST Afternoons.
James Hamblin has been loaned to the Condors by the Oilers following an emergency call-up last night. Hamblin taking warm-up against the Mammoth yesterday, but sat out as a healthy scratch. Some news from Tampa Bay. Victor Hedman is taking a temporary leave of absence from the Lightning for personal reasons. The Lightning have 12 games left in the regular season. They take on the Kraken tomorrow. Today's slate, just a pair of games. Boston, Buffalo, they match up with the Bruins holding the first wildcard spot out east, leading the Senators by a single point as Ottawa holds wild card 2. Sabres, second in the East with 95 points. From Toronto, the Rangers challenge the Maple Leafs. Leafs is signing Dennis Hildeby to the AHL earlier this morning, and tipping off in the association, the Raptors take on the Clippers at 8:30. While Atlanta and Detroit hit the hardwood on a 12-game schedule. To baseball, Sportsnet has reported that Spencer Miles has made the Jays opening day roster, with Leo Jimenez being placed or designated for assignment. Toronto starts their season at home Friday to the Athletics. For opening day, just one game on tap. The Giants and Yankees duke it out with first pitch just after 6 o'clock. The final segment of EST Afternoons brings us back following the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
Firehouse Subs. Our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your game sense.
Spring. Ready to start your spring organizing? Create space in your garage, closets, and basement with Sentinel Storage. Try 4 weeks free. Details at sentinelstorage.ca. Buy Canadian, store Canadian.
Real fans don't stroll in at puck drop. They claim territory. They study the screens. They get into their spot, which is why this matters. The Canadian Brewhouse now has happy hour. Brand new, tons of options, and the good stuff like our 8-inch 2-topping RCM pizza and our signature Caesar. Monday to Saturday, 2 till 6 p.m. starting at $3.99. That's more than enough reason to come early. New happy hour at the Canadian Brewhouse. If you're serious about game day, we'll see you for happy hour.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
We're back here on EST Afternoon's final segment. Don't go anywhere. At 3 o'clock, it's the one and only Reed Wilkins with the Reed Wilkins Show. He'll be joined alongside Zach Kubish on the show today. Is it Dustin today?
No, Joaquin Gage.
Joaquin is going to be on the show.
Yeah. 3:20, he'll be stopping by. We also got Elks linebacker Joel DeBlanco.
Nice. Great
there
stuff.
At 4:40, and visit from Brian Road from Marmot Basin there as well.
Awesome. So don't go anywhere. Reed Wilkins got you up until 6, and the friends of EST take on over up until 6 a.m. when Dustin Nielsen, Lieutenant Eric return to kick things off on an Oilers game day. Let's get to it. Always presented by Play Alberta inside the numbers. It's Screw It. Let's do it. Parlay.
Let's do it, no delay. Let's take a risk today. No sense being safe.
We need a huge payday. All right. If you guys don't mind, I'll kick it off.
Oh. Usually you defer.
I'm going to go to baseball. I'm taking, he's in the 3 spot for the Yankees today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take a Cody Bellinger ribby.
Okay.
Just one. Okay. What do you guys got?
I got Aaron Judge home run.
Okay.
I'm going to stay true to the Screw It, Let's Do It parlay.
All right.
Day in the NHL here.
Well, let's go,
5:30. Of course, a pair of games going on, but highlighted, in my opinion, by the Bruins and Sabres out east. Pasternak on a 10-game point streak. 6 goals, 9 assists, 15 points over that span. In 44 career games against Buffalo, he has 48 points. He's going to get on the score sheet as well tonight.
Goal or point?
Point.
Okay.
Keep it easy because you guys went to baseball.
And they're going to be angry because they lost to the Leafs last night. So Boston's fighting for their playoff lives.
Yeah.
And one more assist there for Pasternak. If he's able to get an apple, he gets 60. Yeah, Dusty's water bottle is still just sitting around here.
Nasty. All right, this is the Screw It. Let's do a parlay. Bellinger, ribby. Judge, home run. Pasta point. There you got it. Who's riding?
I'm riding.
All right, let's go. That should be a good number.
Yeah.
A great number.
We're putting a lot on the Yankees.
Yankee lose.
The Junkies lose. This day in sports history. Well, not in sports. I should say in everything. Ah, damn it, Joaquin. I closed it. On this day in 1997, the Hartford Whalers announced they would move from Connecticut following the 96-97 season.
Really?
Very sad. Sad day for Hernand. Hartford was my second favorite team.
Why?
Peter Storkwich, Andrew Castles.
Really?
Jeff Sanderson, Chris Pronger.
Geoff.
Pat Verbeek.
What about Glenn Featherstone?
I've never heard of him. So, on this day in 1982, Wayne Gretzky became the first player in the NHL to score 200 points in a season. That will never be done again.
You don't think so?
No. Absolutely not. They're adding 2 games. Well, is that a game changer?
Schaefer will have that in a couple years.
On this day in 1994, D2, the Mighty Ducks, premiered in theaters. Remember when they go play Iceland?
Yeah. The hockey power of Iceland.
Yeah.
And they were cool because they had the duo Cage and Visor.
Yeah.
Right?
On this day in 1985, Prince won the Academy Award for Best Original Score for Purple Rain.
Oh, yeah.
On this day in 1988, Johnny Be Good debuted in theaters.
With Uma Thurman,
Thank you,
Robert Downey Jr., and
the blonde kid from The Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a great.
Check this one out. 1983, Francis Ford Coppola's movie debuted in the theaters. Do you know what it was called?
Eyes Wide Shut?
The Outsiders. Oh, what a day! Talk Perfect Strangers.
No one knows that.
On this day, 1984, The Outsiders was released in theaters. One of the best movies ever.
What was its box office numbers?
Well, they're probably pretty good.
No. It's a cult classic.
Larzy says, Judge Homer? Well, I mean, if anyone's going to hit a home run tonight's game, it's Judge. Come on. And Cody Bellinger, the guy that always looks stoned.
Right.
He's batting third. He should be good for a ribby.
Yeah.
If you put a percentage on me playing tonight, what would you put it at?
0.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not too confident either.
I just saw you walk, man. It's not looking good.
No, it's not. Sucks, though, man. It's a big game, man.
If you were blindfolded and I told you to just walk and you couldn't see, you'd walk in a circle.
But, I mean, it doesn't feel bad. But, yeah. I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm very disappointed.
Yeah,
if I can't go.
You'd be there for your team. Are you going to pull like a Chara and sit on the bench?
You always go on the bench.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. I'll help open the door for the players.
Nice. That's what I used to do.
Give my 2 cents.
Do you yell at the other team?
No. I'll yell at hey.
Oh, really?
Hey, make sure
talk to someone about their moms or anything.
No, I'm not like that.
You know, trash talk. Does anyone ever trash talk you out there?
I mean, you but not in the sense where you're it's like
they go like, "Hey, Hernan,
no,
good thing you got Joaquin with you. You suck."
Yeah. It's like,
would they say that?
No, it's more like, "Come on, man, what the hell was that?" You're like,
do you ever use your native tongue and talk to people?
Sometimes, yeah.
Ooh,
to your players too, right?
Yeah,
but we're playing another Spanish team, so it doesn't really work.
Maybe there are different. Do you have like a dialect that you can speak?
It's
in a part of Chile with a different dialect.
No, we can. We all understand.
Yeah, but is there a different dialect?
Yes, 100%.
Do you speak a different dialect too from your? Is there different from the beach to the jungle?
Nope, it's all the same. Jamming's correct. 174 watching and only 59 likes. Yeah, it's very disappointing. I don't know why we can't get thumbs ups on this show. Thumbs ups.
I don't know. People's mouses are broken, I guess.
I mean, just don't like us.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe they're just really nervous about your game tonight.
Why would they be nervous?
I don't know. They want you to win. Click the thumbs up if you want Hernand's team to win tonight.
Or want him to play.
If Hernan gets 150 thumbs, he'll play.
Yeah. I'm still going to take the warm-up and see. But like I said, I'll be honest and be like, guys, I can't go. And it's not like I'm like Bouchard on the team, like they need me.
No?
No.
I thought you'd be the butcher back there.
No. Well, I'm a butcher in a different sense.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's the evil guys from the Guy Ritchie movies, the English soccer player? What's his name? Vinnie Jones. You're not Vinnie Jones back there?
No.
He's been known to grab other people.
I'm quite yeah, no. I'm just I'm a good room guy.
Good in the room?
I have good conversations with people.
Really?
Yeah. Throw a joke or
who's your big dog?
We got like,
what's his name?
Nico.
Oh, there's a good name for a ringer.
Yeah. He's really good.
Is he?
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Is Nico like Maradona out there when he gets out and just kind of...
He's fit.
Yeah.
He's 39 too. He told I was like, how old are you? And I was like, I thought you were like 35, 36. He's fit as...
It's only 4 years difference.
Yeah.
Jeez, not that big a deal.
But it's a big difference in sports.
Okay.
But we have like, I'd say like top end, we have like 3-4 really top end players.
You have a coach?
Of course.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like men's league where you don't really have a coach.
Yeah. We have a coach. We have a manager.
So what does the coach do?
Well, at our age, it's more like he just puts the lines together and we'll give his 2 cents at halftime. Like, hey guys, we're doing this bad. We're doing this good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It is what it is.
That's interesting.
Very interesting.
What does the manager do? Does he sit and is he eye in the sky or is he on the bench too?
Well, they take care more of the paperwork.
Water bottles?
The water.
Who's in charge of the jerseys?
The coach.
Oh, okay.
Well, one of the players.
Is your name on there?
No.
It's not?
No. I'm not going to lie. They're a little tight. You see every guy in the room stretching it. They're like, geez, these are jerseys.
Bring the jersey in tomorrow. Let's see it.
No.
Yes.
No.
If you win, you got to wear the jersey.
Well, no, it'll smell if I play.
Well, wash it when you get home.
No, I'm not going to wash it when I get home.
Why
it's
not?
too late.
You throw it in the washer, and then it'll be fine by tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's see this thing. I'll wear one of my... I will wear one of my my jerseys, my old jerseys.
Well, maybe I can grab an extra one that wasn't used and just wear it tomorrow and bring it to our next game. But that's if I play, though. There's no point in me wearing it if I didn't play.
Okay, if you win, you got to bring it regardless. But if you win, you got to wear it.
Okay.
And if you win and play, you got to just wear your whole kit.
I'm just going to have my swollen ankle up here.
We'll put it in a bucket of ice.
Is it me or does Gager look like he's freezing from Guy Flaming?
No, I went sweater today. Guy, I'm not as hot as you.
Do you think Guy's still a game time decision for Friday?
Oh, yeah. How's Guy? Jeez.
Yeah, we heard.
I'm sure he's getting ready for Friday.
That'll be fun. Oh, boy. If
my old Italian team beat Red Bull team, Salzburg.
Nice.
In Salzburg.
Who brings the orange slices? Van Owen, we're all big boys. We don't need orange slices. The beers
They're
after
from Chile.
The beers after the game though are the best. After a game, there's nothing better than that beer tastes so good.
I used to play men's league Thursdays at Argyle with these guys. Great bunch of guys, but the beers, that was the organizational skills to get the coolers ready and the beers are just all shoved in there. So they are like, you almost have to keep your glove on because the can is so cold.
Oh, it's the best.
And it's just glorious.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love having a
Especially
nice
after
goal.
a 60 save performance and getting in there.
Well, I'm only going to be able to have one now that we have to go tomorrow to our thing.
Why, you don't want to bust those seams? Why?
What if I play and my ankle's really bad?
You won't be able to get the pants on?
Probably not.
Come on.
They're super tight.
Really?
Yeah. Guy Flaming says, my voice is currently as weak as Coop's 80th trivia skills. Ooh.
Oh.
Well, you weren't here he got crushed last week.
Oh, did he?
It was bad. It was all Rocky quotes and Spider-Man.
So I picked 5 Rocky quotes and he had to guess which Rocky it was. He got them all wrong.
Okay, well, what are they? You got them still?
No, it was Adrian, we did it.
That's 2.
My ring's outside.
4.
No.
5.
5.
Yeah.
You ain't so bad. You ain't so bad.
3. No. Yeah, 3. Yeah.
What was the other one? Let me tell you something. Life ain't all sunshines and rainbows. I don't know. Just kind of.
Mickey didn't say that.
No.
You just made that up?
It was similar to that. It's when he's talking to his son outside the restaurant in Rocky Balboa. And then what was the Rocky for? If I can change.
Oh, yeah. That
You
was
can change.
That was Drago. You're convincing a bunch of Russians.
Yeah. The best one's like, my ring's all sore.
I didn't like that one.
No, it's a terrible movie, but that line's really good. We got to get out of here or Reed Wilkins going to slap us. Hey, big shout out to Michael Bradburn from Score for joining us to up the MLB season. Join in on the Screw Let's Do a Parlay. For Joaquin Gage and Zach Kubich, I'm Hernan Salas saying thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Don't go anywhere. Reed Wilkins is coming up. Wish Hernan good luck tonight. Chowders.